According to statistics, this may surprise you, 80% of all jobs are never advertised. They're actually filled through networking, inside contacts, and word of mouth. So the question is, how can you uncover this hidden job market? Career coach Donald Strankowski from Ascend Career and Life Strategies here to tell us more. Donald, thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
This is really interesting to me. I read that stat. 80% of jobs we never even know are out there. How are people supposed to know that these even exist?
Well, companies, first of all, when they have an opening, will much more likely look internally, put it out via word of mouth, maybe an internal job board or something of that nature. It's really not until an organization's at a last resort before they'll go public with the position, i.e. putting it on a major job board or engaging a recruitment service. So job seekers can definitely increase their chances by, number one, putting together a target list of organizations that they would like to work for, knowing that many of these positions do go unadvertised.
That's a great idea. So pick the companies, and we always get the list, you know, best companies to work for, best paying company. So put together a list of the companies you want to specifically focus on.
Yes, you'll do a better job working for a company that you have a genuine interest in working for. Maybe a product that you can champion or a cause you can really get behind. And there are many resources for doing this. The public library has many business databases for researching companies, and an outstanding resource is the Denver Business Journal Book of Lists. Outstanding resource for any job seeker, yes.
Oh, interesting. That's something I've never even heard of. All right, you say develop a commercial. What do you mean by this?
A 30-second commercial is for any job seeker that's going to be put in a situation where they're going to be meeting with a hiring manager, a networking contact, or maybe even a recruiter. You need to know how to promote yourself in a short amount of time, namely 30 seconds.
Okay.
A brief introduction, definitely communicating what your job search target is, and especially how you can help an organization. What are your value adds? What sort of skills, experience, and traits can you bring to the organization? You really have to hook them within the first 30 seconds.
How about networking? Because when I graduated college, that's all anyone would talk about. You got to network. Is that still important?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Definitely setting up coffees and lunches, reaching out to your networking contacts. And we're not actually soliciting for a job, but we're asking for tips, advice, and recommendations. If the person was in your shoes, what would they do? Emailing is not networking, so you definitely need to get out and make those personal contacts. Okay. Also, attending functions, trade shows, association meetings inside your industry and outside your target industry can also offer you a wealth of information.
And we've got it up on the screen right now. Use social media.
Social media is huge right now, and the advent of social media has made mining the hidden job market a lot easier. The number one tool is LinkedIn. LinkedIn has a company search function and an in-mail function, so where you can actually research companies of interest, find a potential hiring manager, and send them an in-mail through the application, introducing yourself, once again asking for just a little bit of their time to talk about the industry.
And direct approach.
The direct approach still does work for some industries, namely anything consumer driven, retail or restaurants. Dressing up, showing up, and asking for the hiring manager, stating your case still works in some instances.
Perfect. Donald, thank you so much. Some really useful information.
Thank you for having me.
All right, great to see you today. Time is 7:48. We want to remind you can get more information on all of the resources Donald just mentioned. Go to our website. You'll find a link there to Ascend Career Life and Life Strategies, in the on-air section.